Okay, what is up, guys? It is X Gamer here, back with another video. And today, guys, I am doing a list of products that I recommend to buy. New products of 2020, not necessarily just for 2020, but they have been majorly improved for the year of 2020. Basically, I'm going to be explaining in this video which products I think are 100% worth the money, even if it's too much money for you to afford. There are different ways where you can get them for a cheaper price, and that's what I love about these 6 items that I picked just out of the list. Okay, first would be the iPad Pro. I have heard nothing but outstanding reviews on this iPad. It is, when it comes to Apple, you basically are guaranteed to get a good product. I have had an iPad 2 for probably close to about 10 years now, and it still is working. Granted, it's very slow, and I recently purchased a new iPad, but I still have my old one just because. The new one, the iPad Pro, is definitely a good option to go with. They come in a various amounts of prices, but the price range is probably about from $600 to about $1,300 or $1,400, depending on the screen size and the storage that you decide to get with your device. Honestly, the one that I recommend is the iPad Pro 11-inch, and it would be 64 gigs. I think that's more than enough if you're just an average person who, stores everything on the cloud anyways. I think that's more than enough storage, and I definitely recommend that. Or for those of you who cannot afford a brand new iPad, I would recommend a renewed or refurbished one. That's definitely a good option. I remember several years ago, I decided to buy myself a refurbished Apple product, and it lasted me until I decided to sell it because I upgraded. Who knows if it's still working? I would believe that it is. But yeah, I definitely recommend refurbished or renewed. You save yourself a couple $100, and you get a good product out of it. But that's completely up to you if you want to buy brand new or you want to buy a little bit used and save a little bit of money. Okay, moving on to my second product. My second product is the MacBook Air. I have one of these, and it works amazing. It doesn't matter if you're in high school, college, or in the workforce. It does not matter. You do not need it if you're in elementary school from grades kindergarten to 6th. When you move up to 7th, I wouldn't even say you need it in 7th, but probably 8th through 12th, you're going to need it just for the basics, for PowerPoints, for Word documents, for typing assignments, projects, etc. It's very useful, and you will get tons of use out of it. And it is probably one of the cheapest Macs that you can buy. Most of them run between about $1,200 and $2,600, which is a big price range for most of us. So the MacBook Air makes a perfect device for the average person, and it's nice and small too. You can get different sizes, but I recommend the 13.3 right here. You can get it for $800. That's a really good buy. Like I said, I definitely recommend that you can go through a bunch of these. But yeah, don't buy, please guys, do not make the mistake of buying a cheap laptop. You will regret it later. I bought a laptop that was like $250, and about a year later I regretted it horribly, and then had to save up for this MacBook, and fortunately it has done me very, very well. All right, moving on to my third product. If you guys are into gaming, there's no need to get the PS4 Pro, or the PS Pro, or whatever you want to call it. No need for it. The graphics are a slight change, and they recently upgraded it so that you can get a terabyte for the Slim. So the Pro is really no longer needed. It's just bigger and slightly better graphics. But would I spend the extra $100 to get some slightly better graphics? No, I wouldn't. There's not that much of a change, and you will be highly disappointed that you spent that extra $100 on such a stupid purchase. But yeah, I definitely, I would say that the PS4 Slim is definitely a good buy. So, all right, moving on here. All right, so I own a Canon camera. I think that they are amazing. They take outstanding pictures, and if you are into photography or you take pictures or anything like that, it is definitely a good buy. They are very pricey, but for just their functionality, I mean, they can only take pictures. But if you guys are into photography and you like the world and like beautiful things and you travel a lot, I would definitely recommend any Canon camera. I think that they're amazing. All right, the iPhone XR. This is another great product. In fact, I have the iPhone XR. It's very, very reasonable in price. It has a good camera. It's fast, and I really like it. It's, like I said, it runs smooth. It's fast. It's decently sized. It's not too big, not too small. And it's one of the newer phones. You see here, you can get it for $600, unlocked and SIM free, which is what I would recommend, because just in case you switch carriers, you can switch with the phone. Yeah, that's that's what I recommend as far as a phone goes. If you were to get a new phone, I would recommend the XR. I would not recommend the iPhone 11. It's not worth the extra $200 for another camera. And last but not least, guys, this one may seem a little bit out of topic, but a mattress pad. If you guys are young, you're old, you're 10,000 years old, you're from the dinosaur age, it doesn't matter. The mattress pad is a pretty wise decision. It's very comfy to me. I have one. I bought a 5-inch thick cooling technology mattress pad. You may think that they're for old people. They are not just for old people. They're for everybody, honestly. And I find it really nice because during the summer, I stay cool and comfy. But yeah, that's really about it, guys, for my list here. These are relatively cheap. Yeah, that's all for my list. I recommend all of these items that I just mentioned. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below and I will answer them. Have a great night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.